So, good morning, everybody. Today we are here again for the seventh lecture on human resource management, and the topic for today is benefits of HRD. Right. So, today is April 13th, 2021. The timing of the lecture is from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And the lecture is scheduled for Masters in Business Administration second semester students under the subject Human Resource Management. Right. So let's start with it. Yesterday, we have discussed about human resource development. What is human resource development and the various nitty-gritties of human resource development. Now, today we will be discussing about the benefits of human resource development. What are the benefits of human resource development? Right. Now, coming down to the benefits of human resource development. So human resource development is beneficial for an organization in several ways. And what are these benefits? We will be discussing one by one with the help of following points. The first benefit talks about it helps in the integrated growth of the employees. Right, it helps in the integrated growth of the employees. It look after the overall growth of the employees. Since it is human resource development, that is the reason its focus is merely on the development of human resource. The overall focus of human resource development is only on the development of your human resource. Whatever human resource are you are having, you need to develop that, and for that particular function, this is an exclusively like human resource management has a lot of activities to do, but HRD has just one single objective of developing the human resource that you are having in your organization. Now, coming down to the second benefits, it helps the employees to know their strengths and weaknesses and thus enable them to improve their performance and that of the performance of the organization. With the help of human resource development, you will easily be able to identify your strengths and your weaknesses. And when you have identified your strengths, when you know your strengths, you know where you can use those strengths in order to get your work done effectively and efficiently. And when you are well aware about your weaknesses, then too you are very much aware that what are those areas on which you have to work upon in order to improve your performance and productivity. Right. Coming down to the third point, it facilitates the creation of an environment where opportunities are available for full utilization of the known potential of the employees. With the help of human resource development, what we can do, we can create an environment where we can where we can where we can fully utilize the known potentials of the employees. Right, as in the first point of benefits, I have already said that it is human resource development is a process by which the organization is able to understand the strengths and weaknesses of its employees. When organization is able to understand the strengths and weaknesses of the employees, then organization will be in a better position to create an environment where they can create an environment where all the strengths of the employees can be utilized in the best possible manners, and they can work upon the weaknesses of the employees so that they can be turned into strengths, or they can use those weaknesses for the benefits of the organization. Right. So this is the third point of benefits. Now, coming down to the now Now, the climate in such an organization is one of openness, mutuality, trust, collaboration, etc. Because this climate is necessary when you want to provide growth and development opportunities to your people. Right? Because unless climate have the element of openness, right, mutual trust, collaboration, etc., if these are not the components of the climate of your organization, your organization cannot build an atmosphere where employees are getting a fair chance of growth and development. Now, coming down to the next slide, the fourth benefits of human resource development is it generates valid data of the employees for personal functions like selection, placement, training, appraisal, etc. Right? So what it talks about, it generates valid data about employees for personal functions like selection, placements, training, appraisal, promotion, appraisals, etc. With the help of human resource development, we can understand the level of the employee in the organization. So we may be able to determine in a better sense that whether we need to recruit some other person to handle that particular responsibility what one is handling and is not capable of handling, right? Or we need to transfer that employee to some another section of the organization because he can manage that work very well, or that employee need to have training so that we may be able to improve his performance in the organization. And when we appraise, we can easily understand and we can easily be able to find it out that how is the performance of the employee in the, how is the performance of the employee, that employee particularly in the organization, and those employees who are performing well deserves to be promoted. Right, now coming down to the fifth point of benefit, coming down to the fifth now coming down to the fifth sorry fifth benefit talks about, it insists on the provision of feedback and guidance by the subordinates to the employees for the improvement of their performance. Right, look, there is one of the most important thing is that one of the most important thing is the provision of feedback from the superiors, right? And this feedback from the superiors should not be considered as negative one, right? Feedback for the superiors is just for the sake of guidance. Feedback from the superior is not the criticism of the employee should not be taking it as a criticism for them, rather they should be taking it as a guiding advice, right? Because unless and until you receive feedback of yours that whether you are doing right or whether you are doing wrong, or whatever you are doing, whether it is correct or not, right? How you will be able to make it out all by yourself? It will be very difficult for you to do that. So in that case, your superiors may give your feedback and you should be taking it positively and in a favorable sense, that yes, whatever you are doing is whatever you are doing, if there are any changes which are required in your method of doing those particular things, or in your attitude, or in your motion study, or in your the manner in which you are using the tools and equipments, ठीक है, the manner in which you are organizing your work is type के, if there are certain feedbacks which your superiors are having and they are providing it to you, so that should be taken in a positive sense, right? And one should be thinking about it that yes, whether this feedback is right or not, you should just think about it. If you find it right, then do implement, do pay the necessary attention towards the feedback given by your superior and try to implement that in your work, right? Now coming down to the sixth, it lead to greater organizational effectiveness, right? When such an atmosphere is built by human resource development in which you are identifying the strengths and weaknesses of the employees, you are providing them growth and development opportunities, you are providing them training, you are providing them development, you are providing them promotions, right? You are recruiting the right people, and you are making your employees more productive by providing them all the opportunities, then definitely yes, you will be able to build an effective organization, right? And organizational degree of organizational effectiveness will be higher, will be much higher in fact. So these are certain benefits that human resource development is having, right? So now I believe all the benefits are clear. Any doubts about it, please let me know. Any
No
question?
doubts, sir.
Right, so let's move further, right? Now, the next slide talks about the differences in between human resource management and human resource development. Generally people sometimes people find it difficult to talk, to differentiate between human resource development and human resource management, and some of the time even some people use both of these terms synonymously, right? But these terms are not synonyms. Human resource development and human resource management are a little different from each other. How they are different from each other, we will be understanding these differences with the help of these points. Right now, the first point is meaning. Human resource management is concerned with acquisition, training, compensation, and appraisal of human resources working in an organization. Right, human resource management is a wide umbrella. It consists of acquiring the human resources, it consists of developing the human resources, developing them, writing, compensating them, and maintaining them. So human resource management is a big umbrella. Now, human resource development is concerned with merely with the total development of individuals working within an organization and aimed at improving their capabilities. Right? Like human resource management deals with procurement, development, integration, compensation, and maintenance. Human resource development aims at developing all the employees and enhancing their capabilities and competencies so that they may be able to do their work in the best possible manner. Right. Now, coming down to the next point of difference. Second, objectives. Human resource management aims at improving the efficiency of the people and administration. Human resource management aims at improving the efficiency of the people as well as efficiency of the administration. So the main objective of HR is to improve the efficiency of the people and also that of administration. Now, human resource development aims at developing the organization as a whole and its culture. Human resource development aims at developing the organization as a whole and developing a culture of the organization, developing a unique culture of the organization in which different members of the organization, employees of the organization should be adopting that culture and should be behaving in accordance to that culture. Now, coming down to the third point of difference, orientation. Human resource management is maintenance oriented. Human resource management here is please I'm listening to some of the disturbance right in my class. Kindly mute your audio. Third, orientation. Human resource management is maintenance oriented, right? It is a reactive function of responding to events when they take place. Human resource management is usually human resource management, if I say, is maintenance oriented. It is a reactive function in which you react in accordance to the event as and when they take place, right? It involves the component of reaction, which is very important. HR has to be reactive. It is the job of HR. It is maintenance oriented. You need to maintain whatever you have procured, developed, integrate, and compensated. Right now, let us see let us see it in the context of human resource development. Human resource development is development oriented. As human resource management is establishment oriented, human resource management is development oriented, right? How it is development oriented? It is development oriented in the sense, human resource development is development oriented in the sense as it is a proactive functions, right? It is a proactive function. Proactive function means it tries to anticipate and get ready with appropriate responses, right? It believes in preparing in advance to meet the challenges which are about to come in the future. It aimed at that we should be ready with the responses, we should be ready with the reactions in the time to come. Whenever we have any such kind of situation, we should be able to respond with that particular kind of situation. We should be having ready responses for that, right? Now, coming down to the next slide, fourth point of difference, responsibilities. Human resource management is the responsibility of the human resource manager, right? Human resource management is altogether a responsibility of human resource manager. Human resource development is the responsibility which is shared by all the managers of that organization. Human resource management is responsibility of merely the HR manager, but the responsibility of human resource management development lies on the shoulder of all the managers throughout the organization, right? 5 motivators. Human resource management focuses on salary and other economic rewards, right? Like job satisfaction as an motivators. Human resource development focuses on autonomous work groups, job challenges, problem solving skills as motivators, right? Human resource management as far as motivators are concerned, it focuses on salary and other economic rewards, including job satisfaction as the motivator. But on the other hand, the motivators of human resource development are development oriented. In case of development, human resource development, autonomous work groups, job challenges, and problem solving skills are used as motivators at the job, right? So now coming down to the next point of difference, 6th, outcomes. Improved performance is the result of improved satisfaction and morale of the employees in case of human resource development. In case of human resource development, improved performance is the result of improved performance is the result of improved satisfaction and morale of the employees. If the satisfaction of the employees improved, or if the morale of the employees improved, then obviously improved performance will be there, right? So this is the outcome of human resource management. Now let us see human resource development. Improved performance through development of the human resources lead to improved satisfaction and morale, right? How we are improving the performance in human resource development? We are improving the performance through development of the human resource development, and because we are developing the individuals, their degree of morale is getting high, and when their degree of morale is getting high, their performance standard, their actual performance is getting at a higher degree, right? So these are some of the basic differences in between human resource development and human resource management. So is there any question